What's the bad thing about being an illustrator? Oh boy. Do I answer this one? I mean, I did say I was gonna be honest, so I guess I should. The real problem is... Last week I asked you guys to ask me to ask you... Wait. Last week I asked you to ask me to ask... No! I asked you to ask me questions about the new Illustrator tier in Gorilla Tag. Today, I will be answering your questions, and as always, I'll be honest and transparent. Before we get started, you should totally like the video and subscribe for more awesome content like this. This is going to be a different video today. No crazy edits, no nothing, just me answering questions. So, one of the most asked questions was, how early do I get access to the new updates? So if you don't already know, illustrators get early access to updates, meaning we have more time to work on our videos. Well, it depends on the developers. Sometimes they might finish the early access build fast, and sometimes they might take them longer. The last 3 updates, it was very late, only 1 day before the updates dropped. I mean, it still helped a lot because I was able to work on my videos much earlier, but I wish we had more time. Will there be a tier 3 badge? Well, I hope so. I don't think 2 tiers is where it should stop. There should definitely be a tier 3 at some point, but I can't think of anything tier 3 should have. Maybe Lemming's personal phone number, so we can meet up for coffee or something. I don't even drink coffee. Does the tier 2 finger painter... What? Just say illustrator. Do the illustrators actually get all the cosmetics for free? Okay, so I didn't know I was allowed to talk about it until another illustrator did, and they showed that we have every single cosmetic in the game. And the first week it was true, but, and it's a big but, wait, pause. If we put on any cosmetic that we haven't bought, nobody will see it except for us. So technically we don't own all of them, and it's only a thing in the beta version of the game. So if I play the live version, I can only see the cosmetics that I bought. Would the tier 1 be easier for smaller creators to get since there's a tier 2 now? I've been seeing a lot of people ask this, and I'm kinda confused as to why they would think that. It's still equally as difficult to get finger painter as it was before Illustrator came out. Which do you think looks better, the finger painter or the Illustrator badge? Honestly, the finger painter. It's just iconic. I wish the Illustrator badge was something completely different and not another hand with paint. I think like a paintbrush with fire in the back would look fire. What do you think, guys? My concept or the developer's concept? Be honest. This person has 4 questions. Alright, let's fly through them. Number 1, what are the ups and downs of the Illustrator badge? The ups are early access to updates, new badge, and shiny rock codes to give out to the community. The downs? Being a bigger target for player trackers and having people compare your channels to others, wondering why you have it and they don't. Number 2, what do you think the Illustrator badge represents? Now, call me crazy, but I think it's a hand holding paintbrushes. I'm not exactly sure. Number 3, what are some tips and tricks to get the Illustrator badge? Well, according to the tier 2 description, you need a highly authentic channel, experienced high growth, and have contributed positively to the creator troop and Gorilla Tag communities. What is it like being an Illustrator creator? Yeah, it's alright. Do tier 2 illustrators have to get more monthly points than tier 1 finger painters? No. Is there a tier 2 Discord with only tier 2 finger painters? No. How does the whole early access testing thing work? We get an exclusive code to enter on Steam, which unlocks the private alpha version of the game. Usually there's only like a few people online, and that's because it's the same version that the developers use. When they think the update is ready for early access, all they do is update the alpha version the same way they do the regular version, and then I can just play normally. Most of the illustrators take advantage of it to get started on their videos early. What would you rate the new badge? Looks 1 out of 10. I would give it a 7. It's definitely not bad, but it could have been so much better. Also, here's something they totally missed out on. The finger painted badge has 3 colors, red, green, and blue, which is RGB. Illustrated badge has 3 colors too, orange, magenta, and yellow. If they replace orange with cyan, it will be CMYK. Shout out to Snail for spotting that. Will it be like finger painter, where you can enter and you might get it, and like new people might get admitted? No. The people that run the creator troop program will handpick creators when they think it's time for new illustrators. Do you choose when to toggle update previews? Yes, I can play the alpha version or the live version whenever I want. How long does it take to edit your videos after getting the update early? The moment I get the update, I jump on it and I start working ASAP. Unfortunately, the last 2 updates came out at like 12 in the morning for me, so I stayed up till the morning working on my videos. What happens when you put on the badge in a public? Good question. I get mixed reactions. Some people get very happy and shocked, and some, well, they don't know what it is. mostly because it's still a new badge. Will we get the tier 3 badge? I mean, I hope so, but I doubt it's coming out anytime soon. Do people freak out more when you wear the Illustrator badge instead of the finger painter? They freak out more when I have the finger painter badge on, but I'm not surprised. It's been out for over a year and there's a lot more videos about it. The Illustrator badge is still new, but one day it will be just as, if not even more popular. How long have you done YouTube? Around 15 years now. Damn. I still have my old channels, and no, don't ask me to show you my old videos. I'll consider it at 1 million subscribers. Why do only 6 people get it? Well, they wanted to start small, just like they did with the finger painter. But I'm pretty sure eventually they will invite more and more people. They're still testing it out. Why did J-Man not get it, even though he has the most subscribers out of all tier 2s? Well, probably because the subscriber count is useless, and he shouldn't be treated any different than any other person just because of that. Why did they choose you and the other illustrators? For me, I would say that I simply matched the criteria. Having a highly authentic channel, experienced high growth, and I contributed positively to the creator troop and overall Gorilla Tag communities. Last year, for example, we raised $1,300 for 12 different charities, which was really cool, and I hope we can do something like that again in the future. How long will it be until more people get the Illustrator badge? I don't know, it's still a brand new thing. They're still testing it out to see if it's working the way they wanted it to, while also observing very closely who should get it next. But I'm sure it will happen this year. Do they give you any hints on tier 3? No, they don't. Tier 3 is definitely not in the plans right now anyway. They're still working on tier 2 rewards. Like, I just got my Illustrator Discord role in the Gorilla Tag server. Does it suck sometimes to not be able to always wear your fit in lobbies? Not at all. I'm always happy to meet you guys in public lobbies. And trust me, if I didn't want to get recognized or I was recording a video alone, I would simply go in a private code. So if you ever see me, do say hi. I don't bite, I think. Is the Illustrator badge rarer than the stick? At the time I'm recording this video, yes it is, because more people have the stick than the Illustrator badge. At one point, finger painter was the rarest, but now more people have it than the stick, obviously. Did you expect to get to Illustrator? Well, I had a feeling I would get it eventually, but I definitely did not expect to be one of the first ones to get it. And the day that I got the message asking me if I wanted to be tier 2, I could barely sleep. I was like, wow, that's cool. Do you plan to wear the normal finger painter anymore? There will be times where I'll still wear it, but I'll likely wear the Illustrator one more often. Do you keep the finger painter badge? Yes, I do. I have both badges on both of my accounts. Have you ever met someone who doesn't know what the finger painter or Illustrator badge is and says I'm modding? Yes, a few actually. And I've been reported a few times because they thought I was cheating.
No, he's modding. He's modding.
Anyway.
Wow. That guy's reporting me because I'm modding. That's funny.
Yeah, you're modding. That's crazy.
What's the bad thing about being an illustrator? Oh boy. Do I answer this one? I mean, I did say I was gonna be honest, so I guess I should. It's cool being an illustrator and everything, but because of how extremely rare it is, you will have more eyes on you than ever before. There will be jealous people trying to bring you down, but the real problem is when people start comparing my channel to J-Man, comparing my channel to K9, asking why this random Shivi guy has it but they don't, and that they represent the finger painter community the most. I don't think people completely understand how tier 2 works, and because of that, they start hating on tier 2 creators just because their favorite finger painter doesn't have it yet. Listen, just because I have it does not mean I'm better than J-Man or K9 or any other finger painter or content creator in general. If you go to the official description of the Illustrator badge, you will see this. Upon acceptance into the Gorilla Tag creator troop and meeting the finger painter creator requirements for at least 1 month, a creator may be reached out to by the Gorilla Tag creator troop team regarding tier 2. If you are interested in joining, they will provide you with more details. Creators are more likely to be eligible for tier 2 if their channels are highly authentic, have experienced high growth, and have contributed positively to the creator troop and overall Gorilla Tag communities. And look, even if a finger painter is asked if they want to join tier 2, they have all the free will in the world to decline. Maybe they don't want it, maybe they're just not ready yet. There's so many different reasons. And I think it's so unfair when people start comparing creators. There's unlimited space in both tiers, and just because I have it doesn't mean others can't get it. I'm not in the way of anyone getting the tier 2 badge, and I think everyone deserves a chance at having the spotlight. When I first got the badge, I made a video announcing I got promoted to tier 2. I was very happy and shared the good news with my subscribers. And even though a lot of you were happy with me, it somehow got more comments of angry kids asking why I have it and others don't. It's really not that big of a deal, and at the end of the day, it's just a Gorilla game. Anyways, sorry for the yap sesh, but there's your answer. I want to end this video on a positive note, so let's do one more question. Do you enjoy being an illustrator? Yes, I do, and I want to thank the Creator Troop program for making me an illustrator and working hard making sure everything is good. And obviously, it would not be possible without you, the viewer. So thank you for watching. If you're new here, then please consider subscribing, as it is the best way to support me and my work. Alright guys, have a good day.
Gorilla tagging, no dragon, just apes in this place.